Hello everyone, in this video for the Sicilians we will see e4, c5, f4. What's White's idea after this move? They want simply to play knight f3, g3, bishop g2, castle, or maybe knight f3, bishop c4, and get just quite a comfortable position. Actually, I don't like if White get this, so I advise you to play really concrete. My idea here is to play d5. Challenging the center from the very beginning. Now White have several options. The most challenging is e takes d5, but we should check another options too. One is e5. This move is not really good because black can get their pieces in the best possible position. For example, I like here very much knight h6, knight f3, knight c6, d3, bishop g4, and then after e6, bishop e7 we have a perfect French. So I think no one should play e5 with White, simply it's a very bad version. Now there is another move, bishop b5. This move can be considered Larsen's move, he's the only good grandmaster who played this variation, but I think that Black has a very good position, nothing to be afraid of. So after bishop b5 we play bishop d7, bishop takes, queen takes, and now d3. After e takes d5 we can simply take or knight f6. Both moves are good, but actually after knight f6 we get some position that we'll check in another line. So White plays d3, and now I would like to give two options, because the best line I think is d takes c4, but some players they don't like this kind of endings, so I want to give them some choice. After d takes c4, simply the ending, I think Black has no problems at all. Just takes, queen d1, takes, knight c6, and knight f3, and here simply rook d8, for example, and knight f6, knight c3 long castle is all, it's okay too, but I don't like to leave this pawn on f7 without protection. So maybe rook d8, bishop d2, e6, king e2, knight f6 is very reasonable. I think maybe Black is even a bit better. So bishop b5 is not really dangerous too. And after d5 the main line is e takes d5. The point is that if Black takes, queen takes d5, after knight c3 White will gain several tempes to this queen, and it's not a really good idea for Black. So we play knight f6 and we sacrifice a pawn, but we'll get a very nice compensation after that. If White don't play bishop b5, this is the best variation. White can play knight f3, but after knight e5 and for example bishop c4, here it's very important to play e6. Some guys play with g6 and I don't like it really much. But if we play simply e6, castle, bishop e7, d3, knight c6, knight c3 and castle, the position is really comfortable, nothing to be afraid of. I really like it. Another option is to play knight c3, but again, knight takes d5, bishop b5, bishop d7, bishop takes, queen takes, and Black is even better. So here main line is bishop b5, and now I checked both lines, the knight b7 and bishop d7, and I got to the conclusion that bishop d7 is a better move. The idea is that after never mind what we will place on d7, at some point White should take this and play c4. And I think that in this kind of pawn structure it's better to have a knight to get some control of the d4 square. We will see it in the different lines. For example, knight b7, the main line is c4, a6, bishop takes, knight f3, e6, d takes, bishop takes, d3. And I consider this position more or less equal, but somehow I like more the other variation with bishop d7. So after bishop d7, queen d7, and now White should play c4 if they want to get some advantage or at least fight for something. Because if knight f3, knight d5, knight d5, Black has a very strong move, queen e6. Because if we play queen c7, our knight will be without protection, and in some lines it's a bit annoying. For example, castle, e6, and knight c3 I didn't like this position so much. I don't think that it's very dangerous, but why to let white get this when we can play simply queen e6 following knight c6 with a very comfortable position. Here I couldn't find nothing serious for white. Simply knight takes, queen takes, and then we will play just with g6, bishop g7, castle. Everything's okay here. So white normally here plays c4. And now we should break the center and play for compensation. We are pawn down, but doesn't matter. We have better development, and this pawn on f4 is out of place simply. Should not be there. If the pawn would be on f4, I think that white position would be better, but with this pawn on f4, I don't think so. So e6, and now white normally play queen e2. For example, if d takes e6, we just play queen e6, and this ending is okay too, and nothing to be afraid, because after queen e2, knight c6, black will get very nice compensation with knight b4, knight d4 at some point. I think white is struggling to equalize in this position. I really don't like it. So normally they play d takes e6, but they can play to queen f3, and now e takes d5, knight e5, and now very important, queen c7. Like this we can play then bishop d6 and knight c6. We have both options. For example, game can follow with castle, bishop d6, knight c3, short castle, knight b5, queen b6, then knight c6. Black is completely okay, no problems at all. So we follow the main line, queen e2, and then after queen e2 we play bishop d6, and we sacrifice the second pawn, although white should not take this second pawn. I think they are in trouble. Normally people play knight d3, but if f5 we play short castle, f takes, and now d takes c6. If queen e6, we take, and knight c6. Even if we are 2 pawns down, our position is better, because after rook a8 and knight b4 at some point, knight d4, we have a lot of threats, and white still didn't develop all his pieces. So I don't believe white can be happy with this position. So, and if d takes c6, queen e7, knight f3, knight c6, d3, rook a8, always this setup. And after castle, very important knight d4 move with idea knight e5, and then take on e6. And if white takes with knight on e5, bishop e5, then bishop d4, knight d4, all the pieces are playing. So the position is simply really good for black. So after bishop d6, d3, and now we play castle, d takes, f takes, knight f3, knight c6, castle and rook a8. This is our setup. Always the pieces on this way with black. And now white has nothing better than knight c3, and now very important to open the game with e5. This is very strong move. Now white should try to close the position with f5, because if white plays f takes e5 after knight d5, knight e5, bishop e5, with the idea bishop d4, knight d4, position is almost lost. No chance for white. So white plays f5, and here comes the important move in my opinion. Kasparov got once this position, he played queen f5, but after bishop g5, e4, d takes, knight d4, rook a1, position was equal. He even lost this game to short. And okay, no big problems for black, but I would like to try something more, and I think the move knight d4 gives black some chances for advantage. White should play queen d1, and now we play knight f5, and after bishop g5 we play knight h5. The point of this position is that the pawn on d3 is weak. At some point we'll try to play knight f4, h6, maybe knight f4, and our pieces are better developed, so probably we should be slightly better. I hope that you liked the video, and remember, after f4 we play d5, and we play very concrete from the very beginning.